So last year, Mr. Fly and I took on the 1 book a month challenge. And in this video, we are going to give you our top 3 books so that you can read them this year.
So in third place, what is your third place book, Mr. Fly?
Yes, third place, I've got The Alchemist.
And why did you pick The Alchemist?
I picked this because I've been recommending this book for a long time, always been interested in this book, and it was an amazing story with an amazing message.
What was the key message that you took from The Alchemist?
The key message, I think, was don't doubt yourself and keep searching for more. So yeah. And you don't know where life's going to take you. It's got loads of messages, but for me, you never know where life's going to take you. Just believe in yourself and keep moving. That's
okay,
me.
wicked.
That's me, yeah. Can I do an honourable mention?
Can you do what?
An honourable mention. I never made it.
Go on.
Yeah? Honourable mention. Thinking in Bets by Annie Duke. Yeah. Sorry, T, I have to do it. But no, the book was like, it was a flip between this one and The Alchemist for number 3. This Thinking in Bets made it to number 4 just by the skin of his teeth. But yeah, man, Thinking in Bets actually it changed my thought process, which isn't something which is hard. You know, I'm 37 years old, so you kind of come into a pattern of thinking, and this is the only book, one of the few books that I think can actually say it's changed my perspective and outlook on things when dealing with things that have happened in the past. Reflecting is I think what it refers to in the book. But yeah, it's a book I'll definitely read again. And the reason I got this book in the first place, or it was recommended to me, was because I wanted to improve my decision-making process. Because, you know, when you're trying to achieve something, making decisions at key times is very important. So you need to do the best you can to make the right decision at the right time, because that can literally change your life. So that is the reason I bought this book, and I think it's definitely helped me to improve my decision making. So yeah, honourable mention. Sorry, T. Sorry, I had to do it.
Okay, wicked.
What about yourself? What was third place for you?
Third place for me was Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. This book really touched my soul when it came onto gratitude, and it's encouraged me to make more positive changes in my life. I now have a gratitude journal which I write in, admittedly not every day, but I do write in it, and I'm much more appreciative for life in general. And the book actually, another key takeaway from the book was maybe good and maybe bad, which hopefully you remember. If you haven't seen our book reviews, you can check them out. But essentially, whatever happens in life, it may be good or it may be bad. You don't know you don't know the outcome until after. So take everything as it comes, take it in your stride, and move on, because it may actually turn out to be a blessing in disguise. And I thought that was a very, very important and key message.
Yeah, well said.
Your second book, in second place for you?
Second place, we've got Christopher Voss, Never Split the Difference. Really good book. Obviously your choice, the one you tried to keep under wraps for all this time. But yeah, no, really good book. I think in regards to negotiation, everything's a negotiation. In regards to, obviously, when you run your own business like I do, your own organization, you're kind of always entering negotiations. And this definitely improved my organization, improved me as well in the way that I kind of approach negotiations with people. Definitely, and over emails as well, with emailing people, being able to get a response and a concise response from people as and when you need it. That was the main takeaway. I also recommended this book to so many people. I think I even bought it for 1 or 2 people. I was like, listen, you just have to read this book. So yeah, man, this book was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Really great book. And it's made the organization money, this book. Off the back of the negotiations, it's able to help us with our fundraising, and we've been able to either get business or be able to speak to possible funders. So which is great. What about you? What's number 2 for you?
In number 2, we have a tie. Never Split the Difference. It was the second time I read it, and it was such a great read. Again, similar message, similar takeaways to you. It's really helped me with communicating with people on an individual basis, but also in a work basis. And just like you, Never Split the Difference has earned my business money. It's helped me to push through sales that may have been stalling, and it's just been a great book in terms of communicating with others, whether in personal life or business life. And I really like the book as well. A nice read.
Yeah, agreed.
So in first place, let's have it. First place, what is the first place, Mr. Fly?
First place goes to the only guy to get 5 out of 5 from me, himself, Mr. David Goggins. Can't hurt me. Like, yeah, exactly. Big up, big up, big up. No, listen, man, I can't speak highly enough about this book. I think this book speaks to me in a language that only I thought I spoke in my head, if that makes any sense. So it's like the book just, I get it. It hits me. It's so, it's not motivational. It's more inspirational, and it's the kind of book that will definitely push you to kind of raise your limits and keep going. And when you see, it's a story as well. What I like about it, the fact it's a semi-autobiography, and he kind of uses his real life experiences to kind of talk about how he got himself from one situation to another. And as an individual, David Goggins himself, when I found out that he'd finally written a book, I was like, I bought this book so long ago, and more or less when it first came out. It was bought for me as a present. But yeah, like, I could talk about this for another 10 hours if you want. But yeah, can't hurt me. David Goggins, man. So yeah, great book, man. Big recommendation. What about you, T? What's your number one?
We have another tie. David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me. The best book that I've read over the last 12 months. And in fact, I could almost go as far as saying the best book I have ever read. David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me. And I think you said the key word for me when describing it: inspirational. Nothing short of inspirational. He goes through lots of trials and tribulations, and it just shows you as an individual that you can overcome certain situations that you're going through in your life. You can tackle barriers, break boundaries, and just push through, because he is human just like us. And that was another fantastic, inspiring book for me.
Yeah.
And again, the book was such a nice read.
Yeah. No, I can listen. I think we need to shake it up next year, because we you know what I mean.
So there you have it. If you want to follow us on our book challenge journey, reading one book a month, all you have to do is subscribe and watch our videos. We have a backlog of 12 months worth of videos. Follow us throughout the year. This is us for the rest of time. One book a month. The book challenge. This is us now. Tie and fly.
Boom.
Support the team.
Support the team.
And if you want to see some of our book reviews, check out our book review playlist right here. Check this out right here, right now. Peace and love.